One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. So North Carolina's offense will be first on the attack. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go.
Oh, he's got some space. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. And the Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Lopez wants to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
Reading the option, it's Lopez. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Tar Heels have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. Sneaks it into the end zone.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Wake Forest's offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out fast. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. back to pass. Got a man. It's Claiborne. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Demon Deacons have this offense rolling. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. He gets a hand on it. That's a live ball, and the defense has flying down the left side. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Claiborne. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. On the ground, it's Claiborne. Got enough for the 1st down. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Inside. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Lopez to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Looking to fire. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They would have needed a 50-yard field goal from here, so instead they'll keep the offense out there and go for it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. And the Tar Heels are marching down the field. On the run, it's Hood. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez wants to fire. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
They'll try to get it through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter.
North Carolina, 14. Wake Forest, 7.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Hernandez. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go right back to the run. Still running at the 35. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And this is a guy that gets stronger and stronger as the game goes on. After that last run, he's already now got 100 yards rushing.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hernandez. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
It's complete on the right right side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. And he will score! Touchdown, Wake Forest! Setting up for the extra point and the top.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Set to kick this one.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. That's caught. It's good. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll try the run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense gets set for second down. Lopez to pass. Fires to the big fella. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line, because you know once you get one of those plays,
turning it on! Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. They believe they can run right here. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Oxford behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Florida. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Claiborne. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Going to swing it on second down. With the catch, it's Mays. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. And the Demon Deacons come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They want to run it left here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Lopez wants to fire. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's good.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to change this route. Lopez to pass. He's got the back in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And the Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Grab near the marker. It's Hernandez. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Demon Deacons are on the move. Calls his own number. Got the first down and still on his feet.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. Look out, he's got room. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Demon Deacons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Catch in the middle, it's Hernandez. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. DB's right up on the receivers. Back to pass on second down. Going for 6. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's dragged down. And
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Absolutely center cut. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Lopez wants to fire. Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw again. He's got his man across the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Wants to throw on 1st down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Demon Deacons trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, wait! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Lopez to pass. Catch in the middle. It's good. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring your running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. And it's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's good. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Lopez wants to fire. Finds the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
They'll try the right side. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue.
Touchdown, UNC! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. The give to the back. Running to Green. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Demon Deacons have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Gonna run it. It's Claiborne. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mays. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. It's a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Demon Deacons line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Mays. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Wow, what a big play. And how about the hit stick tackle right there? That's one this offense is going to remember.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Demon Deacs. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Lopez to pass. Fires to the tight end. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, what a blow for this offense. You got the football in the 4th quarter, a chance to go take the lead. Now you turn it over. Your defense is going to have to go out there and step up for you.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Hood. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The run to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those 1st downs and just make that clock run.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hood. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Lopez wants to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gives it on the option. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Give to the running back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good. He got it. He missed earlier, but connects when it mattered the most. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.